Well, for the Rams did another trade. They traded what's his name Talib, who used to be on the Broncos, to the Miami Dolphins for a fifth round pick. I don't know if that's a good move or not, but I guess they're making moves and it's helping them out. I see the Lions and the Bills are the only two teams right now that are interested in Melvin Gordon. But what can we really get for him? I don't see us getting a first round pick for Melvin Gordon, and his stats this year is proving that. Can we get like a third or a fifth round pick, or like maybe a second round pick? Let's get something before the deadline. Let's make a move. Let's make a trade if we can't get a pick. Let's make a as long as we ain't making a stupid trade like giving up Gordon and a third round pick for I don't know, but and then getting a fifth round pick in return. There's a lot of people right now that they're looking for trades, and I know the Redskins is trying to trade a person. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I know I've heard a LA original talk about him for a few times. A left tackle really could use him, but that's the Redskins, and I don't think they're looking for a running back because they still got Adrian Peterson who's doing decent, averaging what 60, 70 yards a game. But and you can't, I was looking at some of the stats today, and Rivers is 22 in all-time sacks for quarterbacks this year. I think he got 14 sacks, which isn't that bad, seeing that he's 22 out of 32 quarterbacks that has played. So the O line's not that terrible in protecting Rivers. It's just Rivers can't move. So if they get through the O line, he's going to get sacked. And going against, who did we just beat? Oh, yes, the Chicago Bears, who has one of the best defenses, who has the very hyped Khalil Mack, and he was only sacked once. Shows our offensive line is getting a little bit better. Now, they're not getting better enough as to make holes for our running back, but again, we don't have Justin Jackson or Austin Eckler even getting any touches. Now, we might have Justin Jackson back this Sunday. He's questionable, which I really hope we do because we're going to need him against the Packers. Because remember, we got to go against the Packers and the refs when you face the Packers. So we could use all the help we can get. And I say let's get that trade. If we can't get nothing to help build on this team this year, then we already know the season's over. Get some future draft picks to start on next year. Like I said, I don't see them, even though I know a lot of fans are talking about it. I don't see them getting rid of Rivers yet. Rivers is number 3 in passing yards for quarterbacks. He's number 3. I think the Rams is number 2. I forgot who was number 1. Patrick Mahomes is out, so he's not going to be in the top 3. Patriots, I think he's Tom Brady's number 5 right now. I was just looking at the list. So Rivers is doing decent. He could be doing a better job. But again, with players like Travis Benjamin, Mike Williams, who's dropping balls like crazy, and even Keenan Allen, who's dropping balls like crazy, and who don't show up during big games, your stats ain't gonna be that good. Look, if our players were playing up to their potential right now, Rivers would be number 1 quarterback right now. He would probably have another 800 to 900 yards, maybe I'll say like 500 more yards in his passing game at least, but I think like 800 or 900. And he'll probably have another, like, I don't know, 8 to 9 touchdowns on his stats right now if these players were actually catching balls and doing their job. So even though I like to blame Rivers on a lot of stuff, he's one of the reasons why we're in this game still, in this season. He's one of the reasons why we're close to almost winning every single game, and him and the defense. And the defense could be doing a hell of a better job. But anyway, yeah, I'm just doing a random chat video right now. I just can't wait for tomorrow for my day off. I don't know. Pretty much, I even though when we lose, I get pissed at Rivers. I can't really put the blame on Rivers because he's the man keeping the offense alive. Because We're not using Austin Eckler, and I'm scared to use him because if we use him all the time, he makes mistakes. Melvin Gordon's a huge disappointment, and I know people are gonna say why he didn't do his training camp. Whose fault is that he wasn't in the training camp? Whose fault is that? Fuck Gordon. And we didn't use Justin Jackson like we should have. Ken's a dumbass, so I'm glad Ken's gone. Justin Jackson, every single time he's running, he's averaging 7 yards a game. I mean, 7 yards a drive. So imagine having him and constantly using him and using Austin and having them as a pair. And if we can get a couple good more offensive linemen to back them up, we're going to be seeing our running backs having a good, maybe not 20, 25 yards a game, but maybe back up to 80, 90 yards a game. But it's all up to Tom Telesco. Make some trades. If not, like I said, get rid of that fucker. I hate Tom Telesco. Tom Telesco needs to go. I was complaining about him last year, and then I was truly set off this year when he did absolutely nothing to build on none of the lines during the free agency. You have money, you build a line. All your draft picks have been injured the last couple of years. I don't know if you're not picking good draft picks. I don't know what's going on with that training camp, but everybody's getting injured. Tom Telesco, you have that money. You build a team, or get the fuck out of the way and let someone else take over. Mo Dog out. I'm starting to get mad.